Alright, real talk, if your credit score has seen better days and you need cash now, I know exactly how stressful that feels. Maybe you've already been knocked back by your bank. Maybe you Googled yourself in circles last night at midnight trying to figure out what the heck your options even are. Well mate, this video is for you. Today I'm breaking down the top 10 personal loans in Australia for bad credit in 2026, the actual lenders who will give you a fair go, what their rates look like, and just as importantly, the ones you should be careful with. Stick around to the end because number 1 on the list genuinely surprised me. Kicking off our list at number 10 is EBP Money, and they're actually a subsidiary of FSA Group, which is an ASX-listed company, so there's solid backing there. They offer unsecured loans from $2,000 up to $25,000, and the whole application is 100% online, which is a big win if you don't want to sit across from a bank manager feeling awkward. If you're approved, they'll typically get the money to you the next business day. Pretty handy when you need funds quickly. At number 9, we've got Yum Loans. These guys are specialists in bad credit secured personal loans, meaning you'll need an asset like a car to back the loan. But that also means you can potentially access better rates than you would going unsecured. You'll need to be earning at least $45,000 a year, be an Aussie citizen or permanent resident, and not be currently bankrupt. One thing I really like about Yum is their transparency. They're upfront about fees, no hidden nasties. And there are no early payout penalties, which is huge. Pay your loan off early, save on interest, simple as that. Number 8 is Rapid Finance. These guys have been around the block, and they're well known for helping people who've been knocked back elsewhere. We're talking defaults, bankruptcy history, Part 9 debt agreements. Rapid Finance will actually sit down and look at your individual situation rather than just running your credit score and slamming the door. They can go up to $60,000 on bad credit loans, which is pretty impressive in this space. The rates are on the higher side, that's expected, but if you've been refused everywhere else. Coming in at number 7, Money3. Now these guys are well known across Australia, and they genuinely believe in giving people a fair go, even if you're on Centrelink benefits. To qualify, you need to be bringing in at least $480 a week from employment, Centrelink, or a combo of both. They offer loans up to $30,000, and importantly, their comparison rate on a $25,000 loan over 5 years sits at 18.79%. Higher, yes, but when you've been knocked back everywhere else and need to stabilize your finances, Money3 is a legitimate option. At number 6, we've got Liberty Financial, and Liberty is a bit of a gem in the bad credit space because they offer both secured and unsecured options. Their secured personal loan starts from 5.67% PA, which honestly is competitive even against regular lenders. Loan amounts from $5,000 to $80,000 in fixed rates, so your repayments are predictable every single month. Liberty has been a long-standing Aussie lender, and they're consistently rated well. Number 5, NOW Finance. These guys are a solid mid-tier option, and they're well regarded in the comparison space, consistently appearing on Finder and Money.com.au's top picks. What's great about NOW Finance is their personalized rates. They assess you as an individual rather than slapping everyone with the same rate. No monthly fees is a big one too. They offer loans from $5,000 up to $50,000, and they're particularly good for debt consolidation if you're trying to wrangle multiple debts into one manageable repayment. Number 4, Latitude Finance. Now, Latitude is one of the bigger names on our list, and they offer fixed personal loans from 8.99% PA with a comparison rate starting around 10.11% PA. Loan terms run from 2 to 7 years. You can borrow from $5,000 up to $100,000. Yes, $100,000. And right now there's an establishment fee waiver available. That saving can be meaningful. Latitude is well established, has a huge customer base, and offers both secured and unsecured options. Definitely one to compare seriously. Alright, top 3 now, and this is where it gets really interesting. At number 3, our money market. Rates from 5.95% PA, and for a lender that considers people with less than perfect credit, that is genuinely impressive. You can borrow from $5,000 up to $100,000. What I love about our money market is that they use a risk-based pricing model, meaning the better your financial situation looks overall, even if your credit score isn't perfect, the better the rate you'll potentially get, and checking your rate won't affect your credit score. So there's zero risk in having a look. Number 2, and honestly this one could easily be number 1, Harmony. Harmony has been an Australian market leader for years, and for good reason. Rates start from 5.76% PA, fixed, and you can borrow from $2,000 right up to $100,000. Over 92,000 customers have used them, they're multi-award winning, and their quotes don't affect your credit score. Fast funding, fixed rates so no surprises, and genuinely flexible for a wide range of credit situations. If you haven't already looked at Harmony, put it on your list right now. Now, Revolut started as a fintech payment app, right? Most people use it for overseas travel or currency exchange. But they've quietly launched a personal loan product in Australia, and Finder gave it a score of 9.7 out of 10, which is basically unheard of. Fixed rates, fully digital application, no branch visits, fast decisions, and because they're using your actual transaction history through the Revolut app as part of their assessment, they can paint a much more accurate picture of your finances than a traditional credit check alone. Loans from $5,000 to $50,000, terms from 1 to 7 years. Genuinely worth checking out, especially if you already use the Revolut app. So there you have it, the top 10 personal loans in Australia for bad credit in 2026. And look, before you apply anywhere, always use the comparison tools. They let you check your rate and eligibility without dinging your credit score. That's free information. Use it. If this video helped you out, smash that like button. It genuinely helps get this info out to more people who need it. And subscribe if you want more honest, no BS breakdowns on personal finance in Australia. Drop a comment below if you've got questions about any of these lenders. I read every single one. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next one.